Hello, grade 11 learners. I am your teacher, Aimelle, and today is another day, another learning. Before we proceed to our discussion proper, let's have first an engagement motivation. Let's start with a quick identification. I will be providing some pictures and you will identify what kind of picture is. Are you ready? Let's go! Let's start with the picture number 1. What do you think is in the picture? Correct. Caution. Next, picture number 2. What do you think is in the picture? Correct. Fire extinguisher. The next one, picture number 3. What do you think is in the picture? Correct. High voltage sign. Next one, picture number 4. What do you think is in the picture? Correct. Stop sign. The next one or the last one, picture number 5. What do you think is in the picture? Correct. Slippery when wet sign. Good job, students. You know all the signs or the safety precaution. Our objective for today's discussion at the end of the lesson, the students are expected to explain the importance of identifying school and community resources for injuries and emergencies during physical activities utilizing digital presentation or interactive tools. Next is to design appropriate responses to injury scenario by identifying and utilizing school and community resources, simulating actions through digital flowcharts or interactive scenario. Next is to reflect on personal commitment to an active lifestyle and its potential to inspire others, sharing insights through infographics. Are you ready for our next activity? Great! Now let's proceed to our activity entitled Quick Observation Challenge. Here are the scenarios. Imagine you're at a school track during morning jog or at a community park where people are doing Zumba. What safety measures or resources do you notice around you? Take a moment to think about it. What did you see? Great observation! You might have noticed things like clearly marked pathways, emergency exits, water station, or even first aid kit nearby. Perhaps you thought about the presence of a school nurses or security personnel. All of these elements contribute to our safety during physical activities. Today we're going to delve into a crucial aspect of engaging in aerobic activities, safety, and emergency preparedness. But instead of just listing rules, we're going to think about this concept at a higher level. We'll be abstracting the idea of safety and preparedness. But before that, let me ask you, what is the first thing comes to your mind when you hear safety? Interesting. We have a mix of answers, which is a great because it shows we all have different initial perspective. Now, let's discuss the safety and preparedness during aerobic activities. Aerobic activities are a fantastic way to improve cardiovascular health, boost mood, and maintain a healthy weight. From brisk walking and jogging to dancing and swimming, these activities get our heart pumping and muscle working. However, like any physical activity, it's crucial to prioritize safety and be prepared for potential emergencies. This lesson will guide you through essential safety measures and help you identify valuable resources within your school and community to ensure a safe and enjoyable aerobic experience. Engaging in aerobic activities without proper safety precaution can lead to various issues, including injuries, dehydration, heat stroke, or exacerbation of pre-existing health condition. By understanding and implementing safety measures, we can minimize risk, prevent accidents, and ensure that our physical activity contributes positively to our well-being. Safety isn't just about avoiding harms, it's about maximizing the benefits of exercise by creating a secure environment. So now let's proceed to the key safety measurement. So the first one is the before the activity, which is the preparation. So we have first medical clearance. Consult a doctor, especially if you have a pre-existing health condition, are new to exercise, or are planning intense activity. Second one is warm up. Always begin with the 5 to 10 minutes of light aerobic activities and dynamic stretches to prepare your muscles and increase blood flow. Third one is the proper attire. Wear comfortable, breathable clothing appropriate for the weather. Invest in proper athletic shoes that provide good support and cushioning for your specific activity. Next one is the hydration. Drink plenty of water before, during, and after your activity. And the last one is the environment check. If exercising outdoors, be aware of your surroundings, check weather condition, choose well lit, safe path or areas, and inform someone of your route and expected return time. So now let's proceed to the next, which is the during the activity, and we call it listen to your body. So the first one is pace yourself. Start slowly and gradually, increase intensity and duration. Do not push yourself beyond your current fitness level. Second one is a proper form. Maintain correct posture and technique to prevent strain and injury. If unsure, seek guidance from a qualified instructor. Third one, still hydration. Continue to sip water regularly, especially in warm environments or during prolonged activities. Next one is monitor your body. Pay attention to sign of fatigue, pain, dizziness, or shortness of breath. Stop immediately if you experience any discomfort. And lastly, the body system. Whenever possible, exercise with a partner, especially for outdoor or high intensity activity. And for the last key safety measure, we have the after the activity, which we call recovery and cool down. So first, we have cool down. Gradually decrease your activity level for 5 to 10 minutes to allow your heart rate to return to normal. Second one is stretching. Perform static stretches, holding each stretch for 20 to 30 seconds to improve flexibility and prevent muscle soreness. And the last one is the rehydration and nutrition. Replenish fluids and consume a balanced meal for a snack to aid muscle and recovery. So now let's proceed to the emergency preparedness. So despite of taking precaution, emergency can still occur. Knowing how to react can make a significant difference. So we have first the basic first aid. So learning basic first aid for common injuries like sprain, strain, cuts, and blisters. Second is the CPR awareness. Consider getting certified in CPR or recall to cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Next is the emergency contacts. Always carry a phone with emergency contacts program or have them written down. Next is know your location. Be aware of your exact location, especially if exercising in unfamiliar areas to provide to emergency services. Next one is the warning sign. Be able to recognize warning sign of serious condition like heat stroke or heart attack. And the last one is the action plan. In case of emergency, you must have assessed the situation or we call is it safe to approach or call for help like dial local emergency number and provide basic care. If trained, administer first aid or CPR until a professional help arrives. Now let's proceed to identifying school resources. Your school is valuable hub for promoting safe physical activity. So we have first the physical education or the PE teachers, experts in exercise techniques, safety protocols, and injury prevention. Next is a school nurse or health office. They can provide immediate first aid, assess injuries, and offer health advices. Next is the athletic trainers, if available, specialized professional who can help prevent, diagnose, and treat sports-related and injuries. Next is the sports facility. Gymnasium, tracks and fields often have safety equipment, emergency exits, and designated staff. Next is the club and organization. School sports team or fitness clubs often have coaches and supervisors trained in safety and emergency procedure. And the last one is the emergency action plan. Schools typically have established procedure for emergency, including fire drills, medical emergencies, and evacuation. Familiarize yourself with this. So now let's proceed to the identifying community resources. Beyond the school, your local community offers a wealth of resources for safe aerobic activities. So we have first the local hospital clinics for medical emergency, injury assessment, and rehabilitation. Next is the emergency services like police, fire, and ambulance. They are the primary responder for serious emergency. Next is the community centers often offers fitness classes and certified instructors, first aid station, and supervised facility. Next is the Parks and Recreation Departments, manage public parks, trails, and recreational areas, often with safety guidelines and emergency markers. Next is the First Aid or CPR Training Center. They are organized like the Red Cross or local health departments, offer courses to equip you with life-saving skill. Next is the fitness center or gyms to provide supervised environment, qualified trainers, and often have AED and staff trained in emergency response. Next is the sporting goods stores. Staffs can advise on appropriate footwear and gear, and some may offer gait analysis. Next is the local running or cycling clubs, often have experienced members who can share safety tips and knowledge of safe roads. So, in overall, engaging in aerobic activities is a cornerstone of a healthy lifestyle. By proactively implementing safety measures, understanding emergency preparedness, and utilizing the vast resources available in your school and community, you can ensure that your fitness journey is not only effective but also safe and enjoyable. Remember, your heart and safety are paramount. Now you have learned the safety and preparedness, let's have an activity. So with the use of your gadgets and editing app, you will design an appropriate responses to injury scenarios and identifying and utilizing school and community resources, simulating actions through digital flowcharts or interactive scenario or infographics. The principle of safety and emergency preparedness for aerobic activities extend beyond just our individual workouts. They are fundamental to creating a healthy and resilient school and community. When we identify and utilize available resources, we're not just protecting ourselves but contributing to a culture of well being for everyone. Before we end our discussion for today, we have an assignment. So, our assignment is choose one specific aerobic activity you enjoy or would like to try. Then, identify at least three specific school or community resources that will be essential for your safety and emergency preparedness during that activity. Describe each resources and explain how it contributes to your safety. So, you will present it into an infographic type. So you will present your artwork on the next meeting. That would be all, and thank you for participating for today's discussion. Once again, I am your teacher Aimelle, and see you for our next meeting. Thank you and goodbye, class.